watching SKST Radio.
Well, welcome to a new season of SKST Radio, Real Talk with Cammie Grayson, and I have a new friend. He goes by the name of David Marantz. Hey, David, welcome to the show.
Hi, Cammie. Thanks for having me on.
Oh, well, thank you. Okay, so you are like this famous director, and you got all these cool movies, and man, you got a whole wealth of knowledge and a story to tell. Tell people who you are.
Well, I'm David. I'm French, and I've been making short films for about 20 years now, and I've been writing for about that same amount of time. But this is generally my first feature film.
Okay. So this film is kind of crazy. It's sort of scary-ish.
Right.
So how did you come up with this story?
Well, me and my producer, we wanted to do a story that we thought we could afford to make on our own as a small micro-budget movie. So obviously, we thought zombie movies were the kind of genre where we could do that easily.
Okay.
For a start, because zombie movies, well, they have an audience already that's quite passionate about the genre, and it's still, though, a genre where you can have a lot to explore. You can go in many directions, and that's, I think, why it's still popular to this day. So that's what our starting point was.
Got you. Okay. So you've been doing film and all this for over 20 years. How did you end up doing a horror like cult classic type film?
Well, mostly because horror is it's fun to make, and it's also fun for the audience, I think. And it's type of film where people are already familiar with what is a very dramatic context, because you have a lot of potential in these movies for drama. There's drama between the human characters. There's tension, because you always have the threat of the zombies lurking out there. So you can do drama, you can do action, you can do horror, you can do all these things together in a movie, and at the same time you don't have to spend a lot of money on special effects, on sets. You can shoot pretty much anywhere you want with that kind of film.
Okay. Now you went to filming school, or did you?
No, I did not, actually.
You did. Okay. So you just picked up the camera and just started reeling?
That's pretty much how it started. I must have purchased my first camera 20 years ago, and it was a very good investment. You just go out there, you start filming, and because filmmaking is a very collaborative form of art, which is something that's, I think, is incredibly enjoyable. Then you meet other people and you start filming with them, you learn from them, you share things, and it just carries on like this.
Oh, wow. Very interesting. Very interesting. Well, I have the trailer. Do you mind if we show the world the trailer?
Absolutely, by all means.
All right. Let's see if I can make this happen for us.
To fight the ongoing sanitary crisis, official containment centres have been deployed all over our country.
Let us pray together, my brothers and sisters. Let the Lord know that we put our trust in him.
Find out where yours is located. If you are infected, report immediately to the nearest containment centre.
And that we are not afraid. Our Father, who art in heaven.
Listen to the news. Still nothing.
Does it still hurt?
Come on, Barney. Run!
I'm not leaving my brother!
Come on, they're right behind us!
No!
Where are we going?
The GPS!
There's no time!
He stays.
We want what's best for you.
You're going to do what you think is best for him. fresh.
Your first chance is 5 minutes of bubble.
Oh, wow. So, oh my gosh. Okay, so did you pattern that movie after, like, was there one movie, zombie movie, that you thought would be close to something that you're doing?
There's and particularly as I'm working in England, the movie that all zombie movies live in the shadow of now, I think, is 28 Days Later. And there are a lot of things in our movie that are sort of similar, particularly since we have more active zombies and the very all classic zombies from the 70s and 80s were kind of slow shambling zombies. And I think since 28 Days Later, you have faster zombies. A bit more
You can barely
exciting.
get away.
And you have to run a bit faster. So that's a bit more dramatic. That's a bit more dynamic, and was one of the major inspirations, obviously.
Oh, wow. I love it. I absolutely love it. I mean, who does not love a good zombie movie, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay, so David, what's next for you?
Well, right now, my producer and I were working on a screenplay called The Devil's Workshop, which is a haunted house movie.
Okay.
So we're going to try right now. We're developing this. We are starting to put the financing together, and hopefully we can take some of the tropes of that kind of film and turn them on their head a bit and have fun with that.
Okay. Sounds good. Sounds good. So, well, the movie came out earlier this year, right?
2 days ago, really, actually. It's been
Okay, 2
available
days ago.
since
Oh, so we got it fresh.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, so tell people how they can see the movie.
Well, right now it's on most VOD platforms. It's on Apple TV, Amazon, Google Play, YouTube, and you can buy and you can rent it. It's also in the US and Canada on most cable networks, I think.
I love it. Absolutely love it. So, David, if you could give some words of inspiration to a fellow person who wants to be a director just like you are and do cool movies like this, what type of inspiration would you give them?
I think the main thing is to just go out there and just do it. Don't wait for people to just tell you that you can or you cannot. Don't ask for permission. Right now, we are very lucky that we live in a time where almost all phones now have a really good camera. Most people, or everyone has a computer they can edit on. Just go out there and do it, and you're going to learn stuff. You're going to have fun, and you're going to meet other people, and it's going to be great.
Very cool. Very cool. Well, David, it's been a pleasure having you on the show. Thank you
Lovely talking to you.
so very much. I'm so excited for your
Thank you
movie.
very much.
So, have you gotten a lot of good reviews for it so far? Have you taken it to
Uh,
different festivals?
we haven't taken it to festivals. It's just being distributed without that, so we're very lucky in that respect. But we have had some very positive feedback, yes, and
Yeah.
reviews.
Great. Gravity always have good scary movies. I love those guys,
Very
so
good.
they pick the
Very
right
fortunate
people.
to be with them.
Yeah, yeah. So again, thank you for being on the show. I hope
Thank
we can
you.
have you back with your next project.
I hope so
And
too.
we wish you the very best of luck. And guys, go out there, rent this movie, go see it. If you want a good zombie movie, this is the movie. All right, guys. Thank you so much, David. Thank you so much for being on the show.
Thank you.
Until next week, guys. SKST Radio, baby.